everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And I got an egg on my batteries. That's because before the rain, I pulled an egg out of the chicken coop, and then I came in here to shut things up, and I set it down there while I was putting things away so that my hands were free. 100% in all the batteries, all three of them, and I've been running an electric heater all day and all night, 24/7, in the van to keep, not in the van, in the cabin to keep the temperature up in there because right now it's chilly out here. When I woke up this morning, it was 39 degrees Fahrenheit outside, but it was a comfortable 68 degrees inside. So I checked my batteries when I first got up, before the sun even got up, and my batteries were still at 81%. Now that's what I want to see. Not when I was running on those things and I was getting up in the morning with 30%. That wasn't doing it for me. That was making me a little on the nervous side. But now, with only 3 batteries from WattCycle, I am feeling a lot more comfortable. Now I do have another WattCycle battery here that I did a review on a long time ago. This is not a smart battery. This is a standard 12 volt 100 amp hour battery, 1280 watt hours. Now this one I keep handy because I have a little 12 volt electric pump I use to transfer rainwater from my rain barrels down to my garden totes, and that barrel is almost full again just from the rain I got yesterday. So didn't get all I wanted, but I got enough rain to make me happy for a little while. So anyway, here we are at the system. I'm still bringing in a 211 and 206 consecutively on the PV1 PV2 and we're at 56.1 volts right now. Battery showing full, and that's cool. Says everything is operating perfectly with a check mark. So thank you again, Jennifer. I'm happy now because I don't have to worry about freezing to death at night. I've got heat in there, and that's going to help me this winter big time. So, anybody's interested, I'll leave a link in the description below to go to WattCycle and get yourself a discount using my special link. And they'll take really good care of you, trust me. And if you don't believe me, go to Doing Redneck Things Off Grid with Tony and Leanne and ask them. They've got 4 of these batteries in their place, and they're running 3 RVs on one compound out of those 4 batteries, and they're loving life too. So tell them I sent you. Go over there and subscribe. They can use some subscribers. Yeah. This is G Bear stepping outside. You thought I was going to sign off, didn't you? Well, I don't think so, because I had to go down to the post office today and pick up dog food and a bag of rice that Sherry, the secretary, sent me. Or her new a lady off-grid name, whatever you want to call her. She's Sherry to me. Anyway, I just fixed the rope that had broken again in the high winds last night. And I was digging through some stuff out in the shop, and I found this spool of rope right here. So that's going to be the next new rope on there, because this one's got at least a half a dozen knots in it now. And it's looking a little on the shabby side, so if the winds come up, it'll probably tear it off again. And I'll replace it with a new rope. and that one will be taken care of. Then my clothesline is next. I got to find another piece of rope for the clothesline. I hope I don't forget I have an egg in my pocket and crush it. Now the dogs found a stuffed animal somewhere and they're having fun. Each one of them takes it, chews it, and brings it to a different location so everybody else doesn't know where it's at. All right, so one of my priority jobs is going to be to get out here and fill that hole. When I had the water trailer sitting here, the dogs dug that hole under the trailer for a place to lay down. And when the water truck was here, it was parked right there. And I was bringing the guy's wife some grapes, and I didn't see that because the sun was in my eyes right there. And I put my foot down in there, I fell forward and banged my face on the step of the water truck. And I got to see stars during the day. That was no fun. All right, so we're going to come in here. I smelled something weird just then, but I didn't smell it long enough to know exactly what it is. So everything's looking good here. It's all soaked down really well. That's nice. And the plastic experiment of covering the ground last spring to warm it up faster so I could plant stuff, I'll never do that again. Look at this. I'm going to have to come through here and clean all this up. But I just had another offer from another company to review a tool that they are planning on sending me. And I might bring that out here and give that a try at cleaning this up. That might make things a little easier. So my pepper plants are coming back. My broccoli plants are coming back. My rabbit food, or my kale, is coming back, but it looks like something's been chewing on that. I'm going to have to make sure there's no cutworms hiding down inside of that plant. Of course, if there were, it'd probably be the plant would be gone by now. But yeah, there's pepper plants over there, my onions coming up, and more of my garlic has showed up. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 garlics coming up. So that's a good thing. And I'm going to be getting some more stuff planted in here this week. And I'll let you know what I decide to put in. But I'll probably put in like spinach and kale and stuff like that. All right. These pepper plants, the cutworms had really destroyed them pretty bad, but they're all coming back. That's looking good. For supper tonight, I made chicken with rice and with carrots and sliced jalapenos. And I kind of like that. You know, normally the chicken with rice with carrots is a little on the salty side. Well, this time I decided to throw in a little spice, and I like that. That turned out really good. So you guys want to do some cooking, give that a try. Add a little spice to your life. So I'm going to pluck a couple of rosemary sprigs before I close off, or after I close off. You see, all my tomato plants have all been hacked back, and I was just waiting to see if anything sprouts out of them. Like this one, I got some sprouts to come out of that one, and I think there's one more over there. Yeah, there's some sprouts coming off that one right there at the end. So, oh, and there's some sprouts coming off that one over there too. Cool. So I'll give it a little while longer, and then if I don't see any sprouts coming off these others, then I'll pull those out and get them into my compost bin. I got to compost that stuff inside of here because tomato plants, just like people, it's no good for dogs. So I don't want to put that out in the compost pile and have the dogs think it's a chew stick and get themselves sick on it. All right, so the rain's watered everything for me. That's a good thing. Yep. Everything's all watered. So it looks like my citrus trees are all coming back, and they smell really good. They're real aromatic right now. You guys smell it? I smell lime. Come on, who smells that? Yeah, you guys aren't paying attention to me. I've really got to get in here and separate all the babies out of these aloe vera plants, get them into smaller pots. But other things have taken priority, so my asparagus here is really starting to come to bloom now because it's cooled off. I might even get a couple of spears out of that. Anyway, I threw this thing up here to keep rain off of the saw, and it looks like it worked. That's a good thing. And then I threw that over that saw to keep the rain off of that saw. And then I put all those racks in there because as soon as I get a chance, I'm going to get up and throw some of those racks across these 2x4s. And then as soon as I get some shade cloth, it won't take me long to get it up there on one calm day. Because remember, on one calm day, I put up this original shade cloth that got shredded in the wind. But it wasn't held down at every 2x4 because I can't crawl across the top to do that. So this time, when I put it up, I will make sure that I fasten it down at each one of the 2x4s, because I can't crawl across those. They won't hold me. And I'll come falling down, or like the ring of fire, it'll come tumbling down. All right, everybody. I'm going to pack this in and head inside. I don't think I'll go over and check the chickens to make sure that if they laid any eggs again today, I'll get those into the kitchen too at the same time. I made myself French toast this morning with a couple of eggs and some cinnamon, and that was a nice little change up from the regular bacon and eggs. I don't know where you found that, but you seem to be having a good time with it. So the dogs have definitely been going inside the coops at night to keep warm, and that's a good thing. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget your thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And don't forget to hype if you can, please. And any of you people other than Pierre, because Pierre's already let me know, any people out there in Canada, let me know if you have the ability to hype, because Pierre says he doesn't have it on his YouTube app, and he's tried downloading the new one and all of that, and says it still isn't there. So let me know if it's a Canadian thing. By all my Canadian viewers, let me know if you can access the hype, which is in the comment section, and you swipe the comment where it says comments, swipe it to the left, and it should say hype there, and you can hype my video and give me a bunch of points, which helps my channel. Thanks, everybody. This is G Bear signing off.